Well, welcome everybody. Welcome along to one of the great derbies of Brazilian football from Sao Paulo. It is, of course, Santos against Sao Paulo, an occasion marked with the sort of grandeur expected fit for a clash of footballing royalty. Certainly there is an atmosphere to match. It is a clash of champions. It means so much to so many. Sao Paulo against Santos. What it is. Tries a shot! So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, this guy, Florian Wirtz, is the latest in a line of many impressive German playmakers. He's already broken the record for the youngest goal scorer in the German top flight, and that's hugely impressive. And just watch out for him in terms of his movement. He gets into that right half space, and he loves to occupy that zone and then just look to play from there. And he could well be a standout star.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Camavinga. Aimed beyond the defence. He's rising! Off the post! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
And not just close, agonisingly close.
All the way back. Well, both starting the game at a pretty decent tempo. Camavinga.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
A quick look, thought about cutting inside. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Calafiori to Martinez, pressing high and with purpose. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. And it's Rabiot. Traoré. Can he get it through? And it's Porro. Pedro Porro got a long way forward to join the attack. De Arrascaeta, and here's Lukaku. Wirtz, Camavinga, Gordon, that's Sima. Nicely aimed pass. Looking for options for movement. Pedro Porro. Konate. Rabiot. Camavinga. That's Sima. Nice physical challenge. Casemiro. Pulisic. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Can he finish? Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
It's really well cleared. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Gordon. Now who's going to be first to this? Oh, this looks sharp. Could move up a gear here. Traoré. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's intervened well there. And here's the chance to counter. Plays a sharp little ball here. Not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. De Arrascaeta. looking to pass their way up the pitch. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
It's a good spell of possession, this. And the pass is intercepted. Pedro Porro, played into the box.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Saint-Maximin! Oh, it's hit the post! And it's Camavinga. Rabiot. And it's Wirtz. The ball has bounced loose now. Brilliantly cut out. Zielinski. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So, nothing to report so far on the goals front.
Well, this will have given them a chance to look for any potential holes and weaknesses in the opposition. Something that will bear fruit once the teams come out again, I'm sure, Peter.
Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive, everything you'd expect from Derby Day. So at the halfway stage, we still have deadlock, the score 0-0. So into the second half.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
And here's Lukaku. Camavinga, chance here to counter. Gordon. He's got away. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Quality ball. Well, that is one way to stop him. Rabiot. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Now it's Lukaku. De Arrascaeta. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Saint-Maximin to Rabiot. That has ended up in no man's land. Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. And that was asking for too much. Pedro Porro. Rabiot. And it's Camavinga. It's Saint-Maximin. Gordon, shot a goal! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Substituição no time do Santos. Camisa 24. Vai ser substituído pelo jogador camisa 23. Substituição em andamento.
And that is well cleared.
Público
Calafiori.
presente na partida
Now,
de
can they
hoje.
get him away?
8.855
Let's make
espectadores.
sure that's not getting through. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Sao Paulo are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Casemiro. Santos do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Trossard. Sanchez spots it and intercepts. Maguire. Zielinski.
Sao Paulo have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Now it's Saint-Maximin. Casemiro. Malcolm. Here's Zielinski. Malcolm. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pedro Porro. And it's Rabiot. And it's Wirtz. Just about up to 75 minutes. Oh, they could break here. This is a promising build-up. Zielinski. Traore has it in a wide position. Casemiro. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Shot could be on. Oh, that's neat. Trossard puts a cross in. And the keeper gets his hands on it.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
He's shifting through the gears here. That is good progress on the left. Oh, that's nice. Backward it goes.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Shooting chance! He lifts the roof! Well, would you believe that? Oh, the deftness of touch. Received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Sao Paulo now on the verge of victory, save for a few potentially hectic final moments.
Well, I can wholeheartedly say, Peter, they deserve this, but has the opposition enough spirit left in them now to maybe find a way back?
Trossard. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage. Well, welcome everybody. Welcome along to one of the great derbies of Brazilian football from Sao Paulo. It is, of course, Santos against Sao Paulo, and occasion marked with the sort of grandeur expected fit for a clash of footballing royalty. Certainly there is an atmosphere to match. It is a clash of champions. It means so much to so many. Sao Paulo against Santos. The Urbano Caldera, it really is a wonderful place to be, a ground graced by some of the greatest in Brazilian football, heroes and legends. Well, derbies do play a huge part in the history of the game in Latin America, and Brazilian football, of course, is fundamental to that.
Well, Peter, the game is all the richer thanks to these types of fixtures. Another incredible occasion in prospect between two very proud institutions whose business is all about winning. I have to say, the Paulistas really are spoiled for choice when it comes to backing a winner, aren't they?
So we're very much on the way now. This easily the most keenly anticipated of today's games.
Well, the atmosphere, Peter, demands something highly charged. Yeah, we all know who's better on paper or in the rankings, but pride and passion can be a great leveller, especially here.
It's run loose here. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And it's safely in the keeper's hands.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
The electric Christian Pulisic is one of the most exciting attacking midfielders, who has searing pace and trickery that will scare any defender and many defences. He could do with a better final product at times, but he's very unselfish. He's a real team player, and he's making great strides.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. Malcolm is standing over this one. A real opportunity here from a position of great potential. Zielinski! Now, who's going to be first to this? Camavinga, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Zielinski cuts out the pass. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Camavinga, still goalless. Driving on and making good progress. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Wirtz going forward. Pulisic.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
This is a promising build-up. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Camavinga. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's a good foray he's making. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Nicely weighted ball. And this is Dembele. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. Half an hour played now. Konate. Pedro Porro. And it's Rabiot. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Wirtz, shot, surely! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Vert is offering a wry smile there.
Corner number 2 then. He is just caressing the ball. Is there any support? Oh, shooting chance! Oh, it's come off the upright. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Sima. He's found a way through. Decent chance! Goal! Sao Paulo! And there is your opener. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
You felt it was coming. 1-0.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Traoré. Malcolm. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Casemiro. And it's Willock. Now it's Pulisic. Picked out brilliantly. Such chance for a shot! And that is wildly off target.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Camavinga.
Teremos minuto de acréscimo.
All the way back. Pedro Porro. And the referee has blown for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Santos come in at half-time on the wrong end of a 1-0 scoreline.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Well, the players definitely know they're in a derby. More of the same to come after the break, you can be sure of that. So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. So right back into the action.
Santos can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
That's really well manoeuvred. Casemiro. There's a sharp little ball here. Willock. Well read, and the danger is averted. Chance here to counter. Vitz. Sima. And here's Saint-Maximin. Pulisic.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Pulisic. Can he get on the end of this? Nice interception, well timed. Camavinga. That's Sima. Vitz. Santos needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Oh, well played. Vitz. Now by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Sao Paulo are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
So we've reached the hour mark. And here's Pulisic. Nunez. Can he finish?
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Lisandro Martinez did well to stay calm there. Saint-Maximin, your impression so far, Jim?
Santos have not got very long if they hope to rescue this. They're being urged forward by great home support, but they need something to go their way pretty soon, Peter.
Dembele, and here's Dembele. Here comes the cross, and it's been hooked away. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. The pass has gone astray. Malcolm.
You have to expect that from everyone there. I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Willock. And it's Casemiro. And they win it back again. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And he is going into that little black book. So we have movement on both benches.
Yeah, it was pretty clear the manager's not been getting what he wants out of his players, so a substitution was going to come. I think it could have been sooner.
It's made its way to him. Now here's the delivery. Konate with the clearance. Malcolm. Mecha is onto this. And the finish! And he's stuck it away. And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So they have it all to do again. Shot a goal! Corner number 3 coming up.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Camisa 28 vai ser substituído pelo jogador camisa 9. Substituição em andamento.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Here's Saint-Maximin. Lovely feet. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, that's fabulous. Real chance! Incredible! Just incredible! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Simmer! More pressure on the opposition goal.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
All hands on deck for this one. They've played it short. Nemecha. Now it's Zielinski. Pulisic. Malcolm. Nemecha. Saint-Maximin. That's Sima. He's in a great position here. And that's it. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Nemecha voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
That is a superb win. This is one of those games where the result justifies whatever means. Just look at the players celebrating with the fans. Everyone pumped. Takes me back.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.